Hey
Austin,
guys,
Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football,
I'm online and Ohio State. I'm
David
cooked.
Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently. A shot toward the end zone.
No.
Touchdown,
How you just
Ohio
left
State.
me, bro?
Tagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The throw to the outside is complete.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Longhorns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He'll take another shot here. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early. He's
got the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire plate.
And it just makes life so easy on...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Manning. It's complete to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Super.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six. And that is interception number
Yeah, there's probably
3 on the
about
day.
7 picks in this game, and it's the first quarter. The second, we're going to
The bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is great.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the air, it's Manning. Takes the easy one to the back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The
Sorry,
connection
I played 99 nights now. I mean, if I didn't have to, go, Sully, if I didn't have to go, then I would have got like day 99. I'm only at day 69 though. When I play it now, it's really fun. We got like the good acts. We got
kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what...
How is this like the millionth kick in the day game?
Today. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense.
I wanted it. I wanted it. To the clip.
There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
But he can't play today.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for his man.
We're putting this kid on timeline.
Touchdown, Texas! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. To the air on first down.
It doesn't even matter. This guy, this is the pickable, sorry, the pickable. I don't even have to watch it.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Horns up and ready to hurt. Serious noise on third down in DKR. He's going to fire deep.
What a shot!
Oh, my goodness.
What I saw that, Sully.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. It looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
On fourth down, going to the air.
And
Fourth down, still going. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
is James Charles will play that in
So now it's second and long.
It's like
Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Fires to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Trying to
no
get
joke,
a
that's
play
probably
on
in
that.
6 points this game.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy.
It's not outside.
These
Oh,
fans are
that's so
going absolutely nuts.
fucking
And I used to
Yeah. See that? The guy just like throws it really
It
fast
messes
because I'm
with the
playing
snap,
online.
it messes with the
Oh, that's how you
communication,
got me.
and it can really rattle an offense.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout.
How did he just catch that?
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, he's still full interceptions. And I've thrown 2. No, I'm saying, guys. He's probably in the foot before I do that. Because I'm about to get the ball back, and then I'm going to get the ball
Now a
back.
chance
Oh,
not only to cut into the lead, play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer.
I told him and asked him,
And this
I
one's
think he
going
just
to
wants
be
to be
incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
What?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
I was about to say, what do you mean?
Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning.
Oh my God, I can only take this to the clip.
To the right.
To the clip.
He's got one.
Make it good.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to pass. This time on target. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bell. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, rolling hard. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Still probably doesn't know basic football, so he's just going to go short, listen to his time.
To the air, it's Sayin.
Yeah.
Throws to the wide.
I got it!
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle.
I'm failing, so I'm failing. I'm failing. I'm up to 15 minutes. Thank God he's not good.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points.
And I just got sacked for
gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
fires toward the end zone.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I just made the craziest catch, and it's like an online.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the 1st half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum. But that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He wants to take the top off.
Oh, I should have picked that.
Incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this. Turning it on. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second one.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a non-profit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless, it's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion. But this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Finds him out of the backfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin.
The D-line almost just got a pig. Remember that, like, that 400-pound guy scored? This college side? That was just happening.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
How are we dropping that?
Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Off play action. He's got it. First down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he looks a little frazzled. And listen, I know he's been rushed and he's been hurried a little bit, but man, big mistakes. 3 interceptions today. It's hard to win football games with your quarterback making mistakes. And right there, just careless, floating off the back foot. He's got to tighten up those details.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing.
It's a fumble.
Yeah, that's how you don't want with the QB.
Defense, and he's off.
Oh, to the clear. Sally.
He's at the 50.
Too fast.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep...
When I'm making the biggest comeback, it was 1-4, now it's 4-4.
Yes, I won Sully by a mile.